Patrick McNeil joined now at the intermission by Cape Breton Eagles rookie defenseman Logan Quinn as rated the first Quebec road trip of the season. Logan, a little bit different than the road trips that you're used to from your prior playing days. How exciting was it to get out on the road?
It was awesome. It was long. It wasn't the best trip, but we got a win off the bat, so that's always good. We got 2 games left, so we want to end the road trip 3-0, obviously, but so far so good.
You get drafted by the Eagles in 2023. Did you have any idea it was going to be Cape Breton?
Not really, no. At the time, I was playing ball hockey, so I
nice.
actually missed the call, but people were shouting it as I was playing. But a really good organization, so I'm glad I'm here. It's English and French, so it's a nice mix.
Big cheer coming up from the arena when you found out you were drafted. How did that play out at the ball hockey game?
Yeah, well, we ended up winning that game. Yeah, it was pretty cool. There's a bunch of little kids there screaming, so they had a lot of fun, right? Because I knew we were from Junior A, Truro, right?
Right.
So it was a pretty cool moment.
You, as you mentioned, played Truro Junior A. Prior to that, you played U18 with the Weeks, and you win a championship. How much did that experience mean to win a title in that league, and how fond of a memory is that for you?
Come playoffs, it showed grit, and that's what this team here is all about. So it's a little experience with that type of hockey. That's what I brought most from it, but a lot of good memories, a lot of great players. We're actually in the league now. Yeah, just great experience overall.
I guess unlike some of the other guys coming out from Nova Scotia, you'd actually have experience playing against some of these Quebec guys. So you get to go to the Telus Cup, just, I'm sure, highest level you play at that point in your life. What was that experience like?
That was unreal. Just great skill all around, everyone. And we had a great team, so it was a lot of fun. We didn't get the result we wanted, but it was a great experience just seeing almost the next level of hockey. So it was awesome.
Kind of a common thread in the Eagles' blue line this year. Both yourself and Will Murphy opted to play Junior A at 16 as opposed to going back. Just talk about the decision, how important it was to play against older players for you.
It's just getting used to the size, the speed. It's similar size with the guys because most of the guys that have played Junior A, the older guys, have come from the Q, so they have somewhat experience. That was important to get that kind of experience, yeah.
You are a Truro guy. Did you go to a lot of Bearcats games as a kid? Any favorite players that you remember?
Not really. I never really watched hockey. I was usually just playing or at a tournament.
We're joined by Logan Quinn at the intermission, who's being watched by one guy he knows pretty well in Cape Breton, Brody, the assistant equipment manager. You brought Brody with you to Cape Breton. How excited are you to have him around?
It's nice to have a familiar face. Me and Brods, we talked a lot last year, so it's nice to have a guy I could just go to in the room. It's nice.
Now, I lied to Logan because I told him there'd be less pressure doing this interview in person, and now I'm drawing attention from the people that I'm talking to, so I apologize. Life on the road is unpredictable. We just talked about you playing in Truro. Obviously, you're U18. You ended up being a rookie 3 years in a row. How tired are you cleaning the bus and all that already? Have you gotten used to that yet?
A little bit here and there, but it's just a role. That's what it is. It's been a role since midget for me, so it's something different. But if it helps the team win, I got to clean up the bus. I got to scrub the toilets. That's what I do.
You haven't been asked to do that yet, have you?
No, not yet. But just that's what most people ask, right? Do you clean the toilets? So I just change the garbage and stuff.
I find this interesting. I'm curious to see if you notice a difference. We've seen the Eagles go 12-6 and 11-7. Do you find a difference if you're a defenseman playing 7D? Maybe you're not out as much and maybe you have a different partner? Or is it kind of just the same shift by shift?
It is what it is. They put the guys on that they trust. 7, 6, 5, 4. As long as you're doing the job, it doesn't matter how many there are. You got to take a shift off. Anything to win.
Fans will like to hear that. And the other thing about that is you're a rookie, so you're not always going to be in the lineup. How different is the game day preparation if you know you're not playing versus if you are playing?
It's pretty similar. Just in case something happens, you want to be ready. Some guy falls in warm-up, hurts his shoulder, and you're in the lineup.
Right.
You got to be ready. I dress a little fancier, usually a little more cleaned up because I'm in the crowd, but it doesn't change that much, really, even with the morning skates and stuff.
So you want to dress better if you're not playing to impress the people walking around?
Yeah, I do my hair a little bit more. Usually get a little fresh shave so I don't look homeless, as my mom puts it, but yeah.
Logan's going to be a great interview through the years, I can tell. You are a rookie with the Eagles, but you were a Black Ace, taxi squad, et cetera, around in the playoffs. How much did that experience help you think, just being around that team for part of its run to the third round, because you were on some of the road trips too?
Yeah, that was a blast. They brought me up just to get a little taste, just to see what's going on. It was awesome. The road trips were fun, and everyone was super good, but it was nice to get a little taste and a little drive. But they could have brought anyone up, honestly. I know Will Murphy at that time was doing his thing. I think they were
still in the playoffs, yeah.
So it was special. It was awesome to be around that kind of stuff because they had a great success, so it was awesome. Just to watch it, just to be a part of that a little bit. But
did you get it on the ice at all in the playoffs for the Eagles? Not during a game, but during practice?
I did practice, yeah. There were some tough skates. I was ready for the first one. They bag skated me. I was hacking along, but it was great. Yeah, just great skill. They were a great team, so even just the practices were high level, really fast, so it was awesome.
And I'm sure getting used to that tempo during those practices probably helped come training camp this year?
Yeah, just knowing what to expect, but still preparing, because you never know what happens, right? They bring in a bunch of good players, a bunch of great skill, so you still got to be ready, but yeah, I would say that definitely helped open my eyes to how fast and how different the game really is at a level like this.
I mentioned Murphy, and also Aiden McCullough comes in from New Brunswick. Does it help that you have some other rookie defensemen to kind of bounce your experiences off of, do you think?
Absolutely. Me and Murph, we've played against each other, so we know of each other. We're good friends. And McCullough coming in, kind of a dark horse, great guy. Awesome to talk to and just be around. Yeah, having a couple other rookie defensemen is super nice for when you mess up in practice. You can kind of hang on them. But the whole decor is just fantastic, just in itself, so it's nice.
Well, glad to hear you're enjoying the experience so far. The last one I'll ask, if somebody hadn't seen Logan Quinn play before, how would you describe yourself as a player?
Well, my dad says I'm usually a first pass kind of guy, kickstart the play. I can contribute a little offensively, but sometimes. But I usually just do my role. My role is opening the door and just tapping the boards. That's my role. So I just take it how it is.
I'm still adjusting to finding what your role is at the major junior level. We look forward to watching that journey as we go on. Thanks for this, Logan. Best of luck this year.
Awesome. Thank you.
That was Eagles defenseman Logan Quinn joining us at the intermission. You're listening to Celtic Kubota, Cape Breton Eagles Hockey, 1270 CJCB.